Official newspaper files of the early West record many stories of famous and notorious characters of that period. The Apache Kid, a name that brought a cold chill of fear to the Southwest of the 1890s. Reared as a scout in the U.S. Army, this well-mannered young Indian suddenly became a stalking werewolf with a bloodlust, the most terrifying hunter of human beings in all Apache-infested territory of Arizona.
No trouble this time, Mr. Seiber. Wagon's almost at Fort.
Looks like we put the fear into all raiders, red or white, eh, kid?
Well, Seiber's Apache scouts, best fighters in whole territory.
After all the time I spent training and civilizing you Indians, you sure ought to be. Let's join the wagons. Guess we spoke too soon. You go around there and come up the gully. He's just a kid. Why'd you shoot him?
You jump at me.
Did you have to kill him? Even a tenderfoot could see he's not a hostile. He's from the San Carlos agency.
He jumped at me. I didn't have time to look close.
But he didn't even have a gun.
If I make mistake, Mr. Seiber, sorry.
Here I nurse you along like my own son. Teach you army manners so you can make top sergeant. You go shooting down a kid like you never learned anything at all.
I say sorry.
All right, kid, all right, let it go. Well, anyway, it's the first trouble you ever caused me.
Margaret Jones, railroad detective, was in the Globe, Arizona depot in the summer of 1888, checking on a lost shipment of mining gear when two Indians raided the place, killed the ticket agent, and stole the company payroll. I'm Matt Clark. Headquarters sent us to Fort Huachuca because there were some Apache Indians stationed there working for the government as scouts. They were under the command of Seiber.
You're a detective, Matt. You know how people talk. The nearest hostile Apaches are prisoners over in Florida. That's more than 1,000 miles away, and the people around here are still jumpy. Every time they see an Apache out of change, they think he's drunk and dangerous.
I'm sorry if I appear to be stubborn, Mr. Seiber, but all the men who came into that station were Apaches.
I'm sorry if I appear to be blunt, Miss Jones, but would you know the difference between an Apache and a Yaqui?
Look, Al, talking like this won't get us anywhere. I know Jonesy's not an Indian expert, but she's good at remembering faces. All I want her to do is take a look at your Apaches before we try someplace else.
I trust my boys, or they wouldn't be scouts. Well, I guess I won't get you out of my hair till you've had your way. I'll round up my men.
Are all your scouts here on the post?
No, 2 of them are down at Casa Grande.
Might as well forget about them, Jonesy. We'll take a look at the ones who are within shooting distance of Globe.
I'm ready right now.
Just as you say, Miss Jones. You'll come along with me.
We didn't know it at the time, but there was a very good reason why Jonesy didn't turn up any Apache raiders that first day at Fort Huachuca. What's up, Al?
Report is that Indians raided a Mexican family near the border.
It'd be some of Geronimo's hostiles back from Florida, would it?
Now, I'm warning you, Matt. Stop rubbing that sore place. You and that woman sound like you got it in for my boys because they're Indians. Well, they're just as good as you are. Made that way by orders of President Cleveland himself.
You know me better than that. All I want you to do is to count for your men.
Now, let's get this straight. I've got just 2 men out. They're together at Casa Grande. One of them's the Apache Kid, top sergeant and the most dependable man on my outfit. The raid must have been staged by Yaquis from Sonora. Now, I don't want to hear any more about it.
Didn't mean to offend, Al. Mind if I come along?
The Army has plenty of men to take care of the situation, but if you want to ride along, that's up to you.
Going with them, Matt?
Yeah, I think I will.
Me too. I was just out there listening to the soldiers talking. The Mexican women were assaulted and left for dead. How well do you know this Seiber?
Well enough to know he wouldn't shoot his own men if he knew they were wrong. Is that what you mean?
Let's just say I'd like to know if he can tell the difference between an Apache and a Yaqui.
Come on, let's settle up.
She's the only one alive. Wagon will be here in an hour or so.
Leave her alone now. She's hysterical. I'll take care of that. After all she's gone through.
All right, Miss Jones.
Smell that, Al.
Ooh,
Recognize the flavor?
sure, it's Apache brew.
That's right, Tupai. And a U.S. Army canteen. Now, how do you account for that? Have they started selling Army supplies to Yaquis?
I know what you're thinking, Matt, but I'm not going to snap at it. If and when we cut the trail of those murderers and catch up with them, then maybe we'll find out how this got here. Until we do, let's not jump at conclusions.
I'm not asking you this time, Al. I'm going along.
Matter of fact, Detective, I was about to insist on that myself. Just to prove how wrong you are.
And when we bring them back, she'll be our most important witness.
You two come with me.
Forward to port, Jonesy.
Take a man with you and have a look up that draw. You come with me.
You. Stay relaxed just like you are. I see you're a master sergeant. I take it you're Al Seiber's top kick to Apache Kid, that right?
Answer only to Mr. Seiber.
Your boss thinks you're 20 miles east of here in Casa Grande. Now get on your feet. I want Seiber to get a good look at this hangover of yours.
one of the Indians who held up the railroad depot at Globe.
That proof enough, Al?
Oh, you dirty, drunken animal. I'd feel more sorry blowing the head off a rattlesnake. I think I brought you up like my own son, favored you above the others, preferred you to my own kind, and this is the way you pay me back. Your tribe has punishments and tortures for traitors like you. Your own relatives would be just as ashamed as I am. You ought to be thrown to the wolves like a piece of putrefying meat. But it won't happen that way. Oh, no, you'll get off easy. They'll give you a trial and hang you. Clean and quick. Ow, ow. Get him out of here, Matt. Get him out of my sight.
His companion were sentenced to life terms in the Arizona Territorial Prison, but never arrived. They killed their guard, Sheriff Reynolds and Deputy Holmes, near Gila Bend in November 1888, and the Apache Kid escaped. In the frightening months that followed, more than 100 people, white men and red, fell victim to the Apache Kid's insatiable lust for blood. As skilled and as stealthy as a mountain cat, he eluded every attempt to catch him. Then one day in the spring of '94, we came back to Fort Huachuca on the strength of a clue we picked up near Bisbee, Arizona. We found that cartridge box near the body of a murdered rancher.
You can see for yourself it has the stamp and number of this fort.
Yes, but the kid knows how I feel. He wouldn't have the nerve to come this close.
And somebody in this fort's been supplying him. Somebody who's more afraid of him than he is of you.
Must be reservation Indians. More afraid of the kid's vengeance than they are the soldiers. How about you and me having a talk first thing in the morning?
That's what I hoped you'd say, Al.
Well, while you two iron out the wrinkles, I'll just go say hello to Tonia. She's still here, isn't she, Al?
Yeah, it's done right well. She's helping the cook.
See you in the morning.
Tell you something, Matt. When I go after the kid this time, I'm going to get him. I'll get him if I have to look under every rock in the territory.
Oh, lady.
Tonia. Well, I just came by to see how you were doing.
Estoy muy bien y muy feliz, ma.
En inglés.
I am just fine.
Good. Oh, and how pretty you look in your nice new dress.
Mis amigos lo han comprado.
Whoa.
My friends here at the fort, they buy it for me.
And you must have a lot of them.
Oh, sí.
Well, I only dropped by for a minute. I'm going to go wash up, and then I'll see you at supper.
Está bien. Adiós.
Bye.
Mucho gusto de verla.
The next morning, Jonesy was the first to discover Tonia was missing.
She bore witness against him.
The Apache Kid.
To the Apaches, revenge is sort of a religious belief.
He must have come in through the reservation. He couldn't have gotten in without somebody knowing it.
Those Indians will talk, or they'll think my vengeance is worse than the kid's.
Now Seiber questioned every Indian on the reservation. Several Apaches had seen the kid, and Seiber persuaded them to talk. By afternoon, we were headed for the border. Toward evening, we got our first real break.
That's the kid's pony. Fits the description.
Might be an ambush. Cover me. Horse has got a bad cut on his leg. He's lame.
Ow, look there.
Look at his hands, Matt. Driving calluses. Must be a mule skinner.
It fits. A kid had a lame horse. Those wagon tracks lead across the desert straight for the Mexican border. I always heard Al Seiber could follow a cat's trail through a pitch-black cave. The wagon tracks led straight to the border. Oh. Well, looks like this is as far as we go, Al.
I was hoping to get him before he got across.
By the time we went through government channels to get a legal permit, the kid would be deep into Mexico.
Oh, it's a crying shame, that's what it is. Here we got our hands practically on his scalp, and he gets away on an international technicality. I'm sorry, Matt. Well, I'm going in after him. You staying here or coming along?
We might never get this close to him again.
I guess if you can risk your career, we can risk our jobs. Let's go.
Leave no trail. Some wood, make a fire.
Must have got off a short way back. Otherwise, this team wouldn't have kept moving by itself.
Yeah. Jonesy, you bring the wagon. Hey, Al, there's some blood.
Fresh, too. One of them must have skinned themselves when they jumped out of the wagon.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Jonesy, bring her rifles.
Lady. Ya no duele.
Wait a minute, Matt. He's mine. I'll never get that body out without help from the Mexican authorities.
Yeah. A United States scout and a railroad detective working without permission in Mexico. Sure would make trouble and embarrassment for our superiors.
He was no good, Matt. He's not worth it.
What I'd like to know is how we're going to tell the folks in the territory about it. They like to sleep nights, you know.
I'll put it in my report that I have it on good authority. He died in Mexico of tuberculosis. After a while, when he don't come around, they'll believe it.
We took the girl back to Fort Huachuca for burial. Then only the three of us ever knew what really happened that time in the Sierra Madres in the spring of '94. Official newspaper files of the early West record many stories of famous and notorious characters of that period. Tom Bell, who migrated to California in the early 1850s, might have won fame as a doctor. Instead, he put aside his surgeon's scalpel in favor of a pair of lethal .38s and shot his way into crime's Hall of Fame by committing the very first holdup of a stagecoach.
Elsie, what a lovely surprise.
Hey, your hands. Are you ready? For our trip to Chicago, silly. You said Friday.
I'm afraid I can't swing it, Elsie. You can't pay for trips with the kind of fees I collect.
For treating a case of indigestion, no doubt.
You know, I thought I'd have a patient with some cash this week. But it's been the same old story. A side of ham, barrel apples, and enough jars of homemade preserves to last us our whole married life.
Not for my married life, Tom. You can't buy clothes like this in exchange for a loaf of bread.
Oh, it's very pretty, but...
It may not look much like a traveling suit, but you'd be surprised how far from Sacramento it'll take me.
Sacramento looked pretty good to you when you arrived from the hog ranch.
I know where I come from, just like I know where I'm going.
I suppose if I can't afford the fare, Jack Phillips can.
I wouldn't sneer at Jack Phillips if I were you. He can buy me anything I want. He owns a hotel.
I know what he owns. That Mountaineer house is nothing but a filthy hangout for every murderer, cutthroat, and tin-horn gambler in California.
I wouldn't talk about gambling if I were you.
I suppose if I did, you'd tell me I wasn't much good at that either.
Don't worry. I'm not going to make a list of your shortcomings. I haven't that much time.
You must have heard that time means money. Well, that's all you're interested in. Well, I haven't got it. So get out.
Tom, you might need this.
Get out!
Your diploma. Tom.
You don't have to worry about me, son. I don't even carry a gun.
Climb down. Look, I know you work for the railroad. Is this all the money you got?
Yeah, I've been out on a surveying trip. I've been away from the home office for, say, 6 weeks.
What are these? Railroad checks.
Yeah, but I can't cash them until I get to the bank in Marysville. Now, look, son, they won't do you any good. I gotta sign them in front of one of the bank tellers. Don't take that, son. It's got all my credentials in it.
What you got hidden under here?
Just some of my surveying equipment, that's all.
Well, you got it covered up. It ought to be diamonds.
Look, if you want to ride back into Marysville with me, I'll give you some money. But it might take me 6 months to replace some of that surveying equipment in there. Look, son, I don't have the time to...
Don't reach for that gun.
You're Matt Clark.
That's right.
Would have become a railroad detective myself if I knew a pretty assistant went with the job.
Not my assistant, Marshal. My partner.
I'm sorry, miss.
That's quite all right, Marshal. Sometimes Matt makes the same mistake.
Here, sit down.
Thank you.
What brings you to Marysville?
One of our surveyors came out here to make a preliminary study, and he disappeared.
Disappeared.
We're not sure that anything happened to him, but it's the first time McCready ever skipped a weekly report.
McCready, that the man your telegram told me to check on?
That's right. He was due to arrive here the early part of the month.
He got here all right. Sam Bushman down at the bank told me he cashed a few railroad checks for him just before he pulled out.
A few checks? Well, that doesn't sound like Mac.
Have you got any idea what this man looked like?
Never laid eyes on him myself, but he must have been a good-looking young fella. Understand he cut quite a figure with the girls down at the Gold Negatives one night in town.
A good-looking young fella. That wasn't Mac. Have you got any idea where this man was headed when he left Marysville?
Not the slightest.
Well, he certainly wouldn't have gone back over the road where he must have left Mac. How about taking a ride with me, Sheriff?
Be glad to if I can help.
Let's go. Jonesy stayed behind to see if she could find out what had happened to the real McCready while the Marshal and I headed north. Following a trail an experienced criminal would never have left. Not too far north of Marysville, a little town up in the hills, a storekeeper told us that a man had bought a lot of supplies. He had helped him put them on a pack horse. Just before the man left town, he asked the storekeeper how far it was to water up on the North Trail. Does that mean anything to you, Marshal?
It's a long, dry stretch between here and the mountains.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. What's your watch?
Okay. You got younger eyes than I have. He is leading the pack horse, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's go.
Shoot me.
Why didn't you stop when we fired at you?
I thought you were hold-up men. I couldn't see your marshal's badge.
You can see it now, can't you?
You gonna let me bleed to death?
You got anything in your saddlebag to make a tourniquet out of?
Yes, I think so.
You can't put a tourniquet here. Press here. Your thumb's right up my neck. Press hard.
What's your name?
McCready.
You're a liar. That's not your real name.
Sure it is. I've got credentials.
I've got a pretty good idea how you got a hold of these. I've known McCready since I was in short pants. I want your real name, and I want it fast.
All right. All right. It's Tom. Tom Bell.
You're under arrest.
On what charge?
Suspicion of murder. McCready's body was found, and Tom Bell, convicted of murder, entered Angel Island Prison on May the 14th, 1855, to serve a sentence of life. But less than a year later, he led the bloodiest jailbreak in California's history.
I knew you two'd come out when you got my message. Sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
We wanted to quit the case we were on the minute we heard about Tom Bell's jailbreak. I always thought Angel Island was escape-proof.
Bell pretended to be sick and got himself transferred to the prison hospital ward. Fooled the doctors into believing he was suffering from some rare tropical disease.
They never have enough guards in the hospital wards.
Yeah, but what I can't understand is why they never recaptured two of the men he took with him.
But if Bell got away clean, then why?
The guards were sure they winged Ned Connors and Bill White, but neither of them went to a doctor to get patched up. We had every doctor in the San Francisco area alerted.
Marshal, has it ever occurred to you that Tom Bell seems to know an awful lot about medicine?
Guess he does. Never gave it much thought before.
Well, think about it now. If you remember, when we caught Bell, he told us right where to press to stop his bleeding. He was able to fool the doctors, and
none of his men needed medical aid. Well, he could be a doctor himself.
You know, Jonesy, that was just beginning to occur to me.
Tom Bell. It's probably not his real name.
Is there a medical association around here?
Hardly enough doctors for that, but we got a list of most of them at the time of the jailbreak. We were in touch with all but those few I've got check marks beside.
All except this one in Sacramento is within riding distance of here. Jonesy, how'd you like to take a trip to Sacramento while the marshal and I follow up on the rest of them?
All right, Matt.
You can catch the early stage out of Camptonville and meet us back here Thursday morning. Tom Bell lost no time to achieve his goal, money. The prison had toughened him and made him smart in the ways of crime. No longer was he the blustering amateur bandit.
give me a little warning the next time you want a breath of mountain air.
Hello, Elsie. Long way from the hog ranch.
Well, looks like you've changed a little yourself.
All it takes is money, Elsie. And I've got lots of it. You don't have to wear junk like this anymore.
Jack bought these for me.
That's probably all he could afford. This is not for the drinks. I'm making a down payment on this. Take your hands off her. You should have looked at your calendar before you walked out of your office. You've had your day with Elsie. Hasn't he, darling? Looks like Mr. Phillips just resigned as proprietor of this joint. It's all yours now, Elsie. I'm making you a present of a real moneymaker. I got reasons for wanting this particular place. So leave the latchkey where I can find it.
You're the doctor.
Don't ever use that word. It's plain Mr. now. Mr. Tom Bell.
Tom Bell?
Oh. You've heard the name, huh?
Who hasn't?
Well, you're going to be hearing it a lot. Tom Bell and his gang are going to be rolling in money.
A strange quirk of fate placed a record gold shipment aboard the stage that Jonesy took on her return to Marysville. This was a big haul Tom and his gang were waiting for.
Oh, don't be too long. It hardly takes them any time to water the horses.
Well, much obliged, miss, but this is as far as I'm going on the coach. I'm riding horseback into town.
Back to work. Keep out of this.
You weren't serious about trying a silly stunt like that, were you, Tom?
If you didn't keep poking your nose into this, you wouldn't know what it was all about.
We'll have every sheriff in the state out looking for you.
They are now. So what have I got to lose? They can't add any time to a life sentence. Hello, Sutton. Besides, you better stop worrying about your new sweetheart. You better start being real nice to him. It breaks my heart to admit it, Elsie, but I lost you to Sutton in a poker game.
She's Ned Connor's girl now. I threw her back in the pot, and Ned had aces backed. Vamoose, honey, I got something to talk to the boss about.
Come on, beat it. Well?
This one's worth waiting for. There's $100,000 in gold riding on top.
Driver?
Gear and Dobson's riding gun.
Any passengers?
Only that woman, that little fella, and he don't carry a gun.
Everybody out. Drop your guns. Get the box. I said everybody out.
That man's badly hurt. Oh, that's the cruelest thing.
She's only your partner, Matt. Remember?
What's taking it so long?
Simmer down, Matt. Nothing ever happened to a stagecoach.
Something's happened to this one.
There was a holdup. There's a dead man inside, and they stole the gold shipment. It was Tom Bell's gang.
Take her inside. My deputies will handle this.
Sit down, Jonesy. Now, what's this about Tom Bell?
Listen, Matt, I found out in Sacramento that you were right about his being a doctor.
Did you find out anything else about him?
Only that he quit medicine and left home because of an Elsie Hood who threw him over for a man by the name of Jack Phillips. Isn't much help, I guess.
See, Hood.
A man by the name of Jack Phillips used to run the Mountaineer house.
That's where we watered the horses and a man got out.
Sounds like this Mountaineer house might be a hangout for Bell.
He wouldn't be apt to get back there now.
Maybe he's counting on everybody else figuring the same way. Let's go check. We haven't got anything to lose. Jonesy, you change your clothes. I'll saddle your horse and meet you at the stable.
All right, Matt.
All right, I'm coming. Keep your shirts on. All I ever hear around here. Get this, get that. Clean the bar, clean the floor.
Hello, Elsie.
You've never been in here before. How do you know my name?
Just took a chance. Why don't you take a chance and play along with us? Tom Bell's number's up.
Pardon me.
Where is he, Elsie?
I don't know any Tom Bell. Never heard the name before.
You're the only one that hasn't.
He just rode up, Matt. He's going around to the stable.
Are you sure? Did he see you?
No.
If he did, this place is apt to turn into a shooting gallery. Bell got an office here.
In the back.
Well, you better see that he heads straight there. A few innocent people are liable to get killed.
Including you.
Marshal, you sit over here just in case. Don't forget what I told you, Elsie. Let's go, Jonesy.
Look, if you're looking for your sweetheart, he won't be back. Sutton and the boys met with a slight accident.
Why, you no good. Double-crossing your own men.
Shut up!
You don't need to open that.
Say, not bad. I think I'll become your manager. Seems prize fighting pays better than soothing.
So does robbery, if you're a winner every time.
Something I can do for you, miss?
Yes, there is. You can give me the keys.
Elsie! The keys are right there on the desk, honey.
Get over there.
You're our lifesaver, Elsie. They were shipping me north tomorrow. You know, I didn't mean those things I said to you. I'll make it up to you.
I'll take care of that. I've got a gun for you. Get in that wagon outside, under the tarp, so nobody will see you on the way out of town.
I don't know how to thank you, Elsie.
Get the key and get me out of here. Elsie threw a gun on me. She's got Tom. She hasn't got much of a start on us.
Jonesy, you stay here.
What are we stopping here for, Elsie?
You haven't reached the end of the road yet, Tom Bell, but you will.
What do you mean? What is it?
Some folks here in California don't want to take a chance on the Angel Island prison again.
So, let my own gal turn me in, huh?
Not your girl, Tom. You lost me in a poker game. Only you didn't know what high stakes you were really playing for.
The marshal and I arrived too late. The West's first stagecoach robber had died by the rope on the afternoon of October the 4th, 1856, not knowing that he had inaugurated a new fashion in crime. Well, Jonesy, $50 and an unfinished letter to his mother seems to be all the personal effects he had.
Do me a favor, Matt. Send her the money and burn the letter.
She's bound to find out that Tom Bell with Dr. Thomas J. Hodges as soon as the newspapers get a hold of it.
Unless you and I decided to let him go down in history as Tom Bell. Please, Matt.
Yeah, let's go. Newspaper files of the early West record many stories of famous and notorious characters of that period. Kate Bender lived on the old stage road between Fort Scott and Independence, Kansas in the 70s. Some of the travelers moving west in those days never reached their destination, and the name of Bender became another word for depraved and heartless murder.
Hello! Hey!
'Hey, there, Cousin Jake. Hey, 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 there
Cousin Jake.
Fine, John, fine. Listen, young fella on the coach with a poke full of gold and a store-bought suit. Got that?
Uh-huh.
Tell Kate I'll see her in town tomorrow.
What excuse we gonna use this time?
I don't know. Burn down the bridge if you want to.
Bye, Cousin Jake. Young feller, store-bought suit, poke full of gold. Burn down the bridge.
John, something wrong?
Yeah, Billy. The bridge burned down.
Well, doggone.
Sure wouldn't want to go down that old road through the bottom with it getting dark.
No, I'd never make it. Hear that, you feller? Looks like we're going to have to go back to Thayer for the night.
Shucks, you don't have to do that, Billy. Me and Sister will put you up. We got extra beds.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, all right with me, driver. I'm in no hurry.
The house is just over that rise there.
Well, hop in the back, John, and I'll give you a ride.
Thanks, Billy.
It's awfully nice of you to put us up for the night like this, Miss Bender.
Oh, there's plenty of room for you here in the house. The driver and the other passenger are already asleep in the bunkhouse. Your future is all right here, Mr. Ward. Bright and inspiring.
How does a pretty girl like you waste away her whole life out here in the middle of nowhere?
This is your fortune, I'm telling, not mine. Do you want me to continue, Mr. Ward?
What does it say about love? Am I going to be as lucky in love? What's the matter? Are you afraid to tell me?
Better get yourself in the coach. I'm ready to pull out. Hey, Miss Bender! Tell my other passenger to hurry up. I'm a day late already.
He left early this morning. I sold him my roan stallion last night.
Oh, that was a fast deal. I sure hope you didn't get yourself out horse traded.
Don't you worry none, Billy. I always do all right.
Railroad detectives don't often get a summons to the private office of the chairman of the board. But this was a special matter. Mr. James Ward's son was missing. I'm Matt Clark. The young lady is my partner, Margaret Jones. Mr. Ward, where was your son the last time you heard from him?
Fort Scott, Kansas.
How long ago was that?
3 weeks.
Well, that doesn't seem too long. What makes you think he's missing?
His last letter was from Fort Scott. He expected to write us from Independence, but he never did. Oh, yes. Here's a picture of Charles, taken last year at Huntley University. He was graduated this spring, you know. And I thought it might be a good idea, before he joined our office, if he took a trip west, saw what the railroad's doing for the country.
How much money was he carrying?
I think he drew out about $1,000.
Mind if we have this?
If you wish. Spare no expense. Do what you must. I'll personally underwrite every move you make.
Thank you, sir.
When you find the young scamp, you can tell him for me. Tell him to write more often. His mother's terribly worried.
We'll tell him, sir. Goodbye. Let's get started, Jonesy. Jonesy and I arrived in Fort Scott on March the 29th. The agent here says he doesn't remember him. The records show that a Charles Ward left here on March the 9th for Independence.
Can we get to Independence today?
No, we'll stop at Thayer tonight. Old Pete Halloran's a constable there. Retired railroad detective and a real character. Get up!
Well, the truth, Matt, it ain't as all fired quiet around this neighborhood as you might think. No, sir. Now, that disappeared lad that you've been looking for. Might interest you to know that he ain't one.
Oh, I don't see anything funny about that, Pete.
Oh, no, I'm serious. Some half a dozen people have disappeared hereabouts, all strangers.
Go on, Pete.
I know it for a fact. The letters that have come, 2 or 3 a year, all from people asking about relatives and friends they haven't heard from since they left Fort Scott for Independence.
You haven't done anything about all this?
Oh, I've been trying to, but old people around here, they're all laughing at me. Seem to think that somebody's joking me, that they just won't cooperate.
Jonesy, what do you say we make Thayer our headquarters for the next couple of days?
I should think so.
You know a good place to stay around here, Pete?
Well, I can put you up all right, but don't know about you, though. Oh, our hotel's all right for traveling men, but not for a lady like you. But tell you what, we'll go across the street. Jake Coleman. He has a combination grocery store and stagecoach station. He knows everything that's going on here. Come on, let's get the bags and we'll go over, huh? Jake. Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake, where are you?
Hi, Pete.
Oh, sorry, Jake. I see you got a customer.
Oh, that's all right, Constable. I have plenty of time.
Oh, howdy, Kate. Oh, this won't take much time. I just want to ask him a question. I got a couple of friends here from Kansas City. Now, I can put up Mr. Clark, but the girl offers me a problem. You know, that crummy hotel and all. You got any ideas, Jake?
Well, let me see.
I take in boarders once in a while, if you don't mind being a few miles out of town.
Oh, how nice of you. You sure I wouldn't be putting you out?
Putting me out? Why, you'd be doing me a favor. Just think, me way out here in the prairie and you just fresh from Kansas City with all the latest Eastern styles and gossip. In fact, I'm going to insist. Your friend here,
Oh, I'm sorry. Matt Clark.
Howdy, ma'am.
I'm Kate Bender.
Margaret Jones.
You can pick her up a horse at the livery stable. Then you can get back and forth anytime you want to. My wagon's out front if you're ready to leave.
We're all set.
Here's your groceries, Kate.
Kate here's the best fortune teller in Kansas. She may be able to help you out in your little problem.
Shall we go?
See you later, Jonesy.
All right, Matt.
Giddy up!
Here he comes now. We'll ask him. Jake and me had just been having an argument. He's still giving me the laugh. Now, you tell the truth, Matt. Ain't you or ain't you not a railroad detective?
Well, there's no sense you telling the whole county about it.
You don't have to worry about Jake. He's a friend. And by the way, you might have seen that young fella. Show him that picture, Matt. Show it to him.
Never saw nobody like that before. Of course, lots of people coming through here, going east, going west.
Well, better luck when we question Billy Hilton. Billy was driving that stage. The young fellow was on. He ought to remember, if anyone does. You still got your mind made up about going into Independence this afternoon, Matt?
Well, the way things are shaping up, the sooner we get out here, the better.
Yeah. I'll go to the livery stable, pick up the horses. Yeah, get one for Jonesy, too. You know, this thing has got me all stirred up. I feel just exactly like an old fire horse that smells the smoke. You know, there was one time when... Oh, I'll see you later, Jake.
Put your bags right down. And don't you worry about getting back to town. The menfolk will bring that horse soon enough. Sit down here. I'll brew us a cup of tea.
Thank you.
It'll only take a minute.
I gotta talk with you, Sister Kate.
Well, can't you see I have company?
I gotta talk with you, sister.
Well, talk.
We gotta talk by ourselves.
Will you pardon us, Miss Jones? My brother's not very bright, and I have to be very patient with him. Well?
Cousin Jake's waiting in the gully.
I just left him at the store.
Cousin Jake says to tell you that there lady's a railroad detective. She and a tall stranger are looking for that young feller we buried.
Shh.
Cousin Jake says to tell you we gotta kill Billy Hilton.
Stop that. Go back to Cousin Jake and do what you have to do. Well, go on.
Be sure I got a boat in this.
Hi, fellers, what's up? No, John.
Dropped off a horse for Jonesy at Kate Bender's and continued on down the Independence Road to meet the stage.
Yeah, there she comes. By Jiminy, Billy must have fallen off at one of them turns. This is Billy Hilton.
A dead passenger, too. You know why Billy Hilton was killed, don't you?
No, don't have the slightest idea. Do you, Matt?
Well, I can take a two good readings. He knew too much and you talk too much.
Now, hold on, Matt.
Retired railroad detective. You probably been blabbed so much you had to fire you. How many other people did you talk to besides that grocer?
Well, I ain't told no one. I've been with you all
drive this
day.
thing?
Of course I can.
Bring it into town. I'll be at the grocery store.
Give me...
Are you positive you were right here all afternoon?
Where else would I be?
Can you prove that, Mr. Coleman?
Why accuse me? I talked to half a dozen customers this afternoon. Any one of them could have killed those two.
For your sake, Mr. Coleman, I hope you can remember all the people you talked to.
Take a look at this, Matt. Found it in Billy Hilton's pocket. Yeah, it appears like a diary or a log like sea captains keep. You see? See the dates? And the names of the people, almost all the people he carried? I didn't get a chance to read it through.
You You still talk too much, Pete. Hey, I take back everything I said. You're a real detective after all. Listen to this.
Yeah, thanks. I knew that all the time.
March the 9th, left there with Ward and Harrison as passengers.
Now, that's the fellow you're looking for.
Yeah. Stopped at dusk by John Bender because of burned-out bridge.
Hey, that bridge did burn out, rather mysteriously, too.
Stayed the night at Kate Bender's. March the 10th, continued trip with Harrison. Ward having left before dawn on horse bought from Kate Bender. Now, how does that strike you two?
Oh, I don't remember Kate selling any horses. Do you, Jake?
How would I know?
Is that the place where we left Jonesy?
You mean you suspicion Kate?
Well, seeing it's the last place where young Ward was seen, Kate Bender better have proof of sale on that horse. Take care of Coleman. I don't think too much of him either.
Hold on. When you come back from Kate Bender's, you're gonna be wanting me.
Hey, put that gun down, Jake. Let's talk this thing out.
That's right, Jake. Shooting us won't help any.
I know that. I just keep running and running until I got out of breath. I don't like killing people. I can't stand the sight of blood.
Well, if you didn't kill anybody, why don't you tell us all about it?
You just tell Kate that I did it all for her. Tell I'm going just like I said I would if things went wrong.
You die, Mr. Coleman. It won't be that way. It'll be at the end of a rope. Let's lock him up. Let's get over Kate before she finds out who Jonesy is.
Come on, Jake. Come on.
I'll be back this evening, Miss Bender.
Can't it wait until tomorrow?
No, I'm afraid not. You see, my visit here isn't entirely social.
Yes, I know.
I beg your pardon?
You're looking for a young man. A missing and very valuable young man.
But how do you know that?
The spirits tell me many dark and secret things. Through me, they could tell you what you want to know. Stay with me and we'll call on them together.
Well, thanks a lot, but I really must go. I'll take you up on that some other time.
You want I should help you?
No, thanks. I can manage by myself.
Let me down! Let me down!
John, let her alone! Well, you found what you came for, didn't you? I thought I told you to burn all his belongings.
I did, but that was so nice and soft. It was good to wipe down the horses with.
And you sit down. I'll go hitch up the wagon and bring back Uncle Jake. And then we'll decide what we're going to do. And don't let her out of this house.
Yes, sister.
And you leave her alone. John, do you hear me? Leave her alone.
Yes, sister.
Remember what Kate said. She'll be awfully mad at you, John. And I'll tell her, too.
You're pretty. I like you. You don't have to be scared of me. I can be nice when I want to be. Shouldn't have done that.
Take it easy, Jonesy. Everything's all right. Where's Kate?
She's out in the barn.
It's Kate. Kate Bender was dead. So disfigured, her close friends were unable to recognize her. Before nightfall on that day, March the 31st, 1871, more bodies were found buried in the garden in the front of the house. It was a clear case of murder. Kate and John were already dead, but Jake was certain to be hanged as an accessory. Well, they found Charlie Ward.
Well, I have to send a telegram to his dad.
Yeah. I'm not very good at that sort of thing. Would you take care of it for me?
I'd rather face John and Kate Bender all over again, but I suppose somebody has to do it.
Fine.